And there we go, my friends. Welcome, everybody. It's release day. Revontuli Coast is live on all platforms. That's right. Once again, my friends, the sim ship, it's what we're aiming to do. We heard the community. We know what's important. We did our best. So hopefully everybody has got their hands on it, is getting their hands on it, and can see what all the cabustle was about. We're going to get going a little early today. There's never enough time for these streams. Never, ever enough time. Can you guys hear me okay? Everything's good. Sounds good. Ghosts are in the machine. I can see it. I can see it. Hold on. Why you get, hold on. Wait. Oh, for the love of Pete. That goes there. Nope. Didn't want to do it. There. Nope. Still didn't want to do it. That's the wrong one. Kept grabbing the wrong one. Butterfingers this morning. It is morning here on the west coast of old beautiful Canadian land, Vancouver. Great to have you all with us. I'd rather be in Sweden as I wrestle my cords. It's a normal thing. So Revontuli Coast, don't mind me, I'll get this sorted, is live. I'm so excited about this. You know, I've been here through the inception of this reserve and seen it come to fruition. Everything that goes along with it. And there is a plethora of stuff coming, and I hope everybody appreciates the love and time and care that has been put into this one, and hopefully we're having a great release. Everything seems good so far on my end. So we're gonna go over a little bit of the patch notes. We're gonna go for a hunt. Actually, let me just, before we do anything, let's jump on over. We are starting fresh on Finland now, so here we go. Let's do it, baby. Let's get a little bit of something going. Kelzer, what's good, my man? Right on, dude. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Right on. Thank you, Dante. Appreciate you. Good morning, Lady Legend. How are you? Good to see you.
At the main camping site. This place is usually full of tourists and campers, but it's hunting season now, so we should have the reserve to ourselves.
I love it. Every reserve.
Go ahead and open the outpost.
Every reserve has that own special kind of flair to it. Now, we're not going to go through and do the missions today, just the starting area, just to kind of give a little bit of a feel on what's going on for those that haven't had a chance. I think this is really cool what they've done here. It's nice, the kind of difference. I've never been to Finland. I don't know if this is what we're hunting with, but we're going to walk on up here. We're going to get into some patch notes. We're going to go over that. There's some juicy stuff in there. There's a little surprise that I don't think everybody caught. Huh, look at that. I don't know if that was a hair or what that was. There's a little something that I'm not sure everybody caught, and I can't wait to show it. We kind of, it slipped in there, and nobody's asked me about it yet, so we're going to touch base on that one. Oh, goodness. Wheels, what's going down, my man? Good to see you, sir. Oh, 50% to go. So let me just talk about that for a second. The amount of downloads going to vary per platform. So if you're at work and you're worried about getting home and getting going, let me just touch base on sort of what I've seen. Steam is going to be the mid 20 gig. And we don't have any control over compression on consoles. So those are going to vary between Xbox and PlayStation. And let me explain why things are the way they are with the downloads. It's something that we cannot change, unfortunately. It's just due to the way the game was originally written. Anything that gets touched in the game needs to be re-downloaded. So we do apologize. We understand bandwidth. It's a thing. And we're doing our best, but it's really hard on our end to really make a change on that. So I do, I want to put it out there because I understand. I know what it's like. I've already had some of this morning. A good friend of mine who's probably got a good day and a half worth of download, which is the way on all of his games, unfortunately. But yeah, wanted to touch base. Okay, let's get this going. Let's get the patch notes going. There you go. See, yeah, they vary a little bit. No, the great one has not. We're going to talk about that a little bit. I put a little teaser out. It was a little bit of a hint that's going to help some of you in search of it. But before we get into the great one, let's touch base on the patch notes. Then we're going to take a look around here. This is kind of home base on Finland, on Revontuli Coast. It's nice that it's kind of smack dab in the center. You can use it in the beginning for all of your areas in which way you decide to spider web out and uncover this glorious map. Let's go ahead and take a look at these patch notes here. We're going to drag these on. Making sure I do not have any other windows on there. You know, you mess up once, it'll never let it go, I'm telling you. Okay, here we are. So these are the Revontuli Coast patch notes. If you haven't seen them, they are listed on our socials, and you can get a more of a detailed look by clicking on them. Discord's got them too. Take a look and see what you think. But of course, paid content is the new reserve Revontuli Coast, and that is not with a weapon this time, but it is with a layout float blind, which I think is pretty cool. You can get quite a ways off the shore. Kind of feel like it's got more uses than just the birds, but I'm gonna leave that to you guys. And here's the big skinny of it all. There's lots of free stuff being packed in here. Now, one that hasn't had a whole lot of love is the new feature Dolby Atmos. You guys noticed some of the sounds. I know you did because you were saying to me, I've had message about it. The sounds have had some love. And Dolby Atmos is largely responsible for this. In fact, there's Dolby as a service I highly recommend looking into. It really elevates your games, and it's supported by more and more games. But we've added Dolby Atmos just to give that extra spatial sound in there, and I'm pretty pleased with it so far. The item wheel, if so many of you have seen, the item wheel was long requested, and it really, honestly, it helps when you're going to play with a controller. You need that item wheel. It helps an awful lot, so it's pretty cool. Plus, it gives some real good information in between. Definitely, even if you're on PC, you can benefit from this. And the new the animated ammunition, new ammunition, that stuff, the 22 Conehead ammo, it's pretty cool, man. If you got Weapon Pack 1 or 3 or the Modern Rifle Pack, you'll have access to this. It's just more variant on our 22 because we use it an awful lot. So kind of nice to see that come in. Lots of updates, okay? The performance is a big one. Check out the dev diaries. They talk a little more in detail. We're not going to hit too much on this, but as many of you know by now, the big news, I'm looking at you, chat. There was some major reworks that happened on a lot of the reserves. And what we're doing with this is we're adjusting the home ranges. We've adjusted the populations and the schedules for those each specific reserve. What I mean by schedules is your zone times. So I'm really sorry, anybody that runs a spreadsheet in the community, you got some work to do. Things have changed. A lot of it makes more sense. But the reason for doing this is game balance for performance. We never realized that the game would become so beloved and grow so far. We have to do maintenance as we go. So consider this maintenance to help your game run a whole lot better. And where this really comes in, where it's really going to shine, it helps everybody, but say like the old generation Xboxes or PlayStations, they'll definitely feel this. They'll definitely feel the improvements here. You're going to see more frames and everything, guys. It's great. I'm getting about 20 more frames and loving it. A little over 20. Okay, so long-standing request was the Marksman Red Raptor Reflex Sight rework. That's a tongue twister. Say that a whole bunch. Holy cow. I'm sorry, I'm missing so much chat. I will get there. Hold on to your questions. I don't want to miss any. That's what we're doing today. We're going to answer a lot of them and try and get through it all. But that's a big one. If you haven't seen it on any of our streams, get it in your grimy little paws. Go drop it on a shotgun and see what it's like. You can change the tint. The visibility through it is so much better. It is a huge improvement. This coming from somebody who's had a love-hate relationship with that site since the game launched. So, Dog Command Wheel had an update, as you would expect, as we updated and brought to you the weapon wheel. The dog wheel actually got some love and works a whole lot better now. We've implemented boat icons. So now you're going to see, after you've used it, you have to use it first, you're going to have on your map a boat icon. Yes, just for quick crossing. We don't get to paddle around or anything. It's, it's not a thing, but it's to help move around. It's quality of life. There's now a new option that allows players to disable the POI icons. Oh my goodness, what a pain in the butt this was, and we all realized that after the change was put in. It was a change that was not desired, and we were pushing and waiting and hoping this update would come as soon as possible. We've got it in. You can now separate your POIs, so you can have them on your map, you can have them on your screen, you can disable one or the other. Yes. Borderless full screen mode is now supported. Haven't tried to get myself. I use a different thing, but that's awesome. Big improvement. And here it is. Nobody's asked me about this. I can't believe it. Nobody's asked me about this. You guys. Callouts. What are callouts? Whoa. That's a call out. Oh, can I get in there in time? No. Maybe that's not the call out. Call outs are supposed to come up in the bottom right corner of the screen. I haven't even used them yet. And I'm just telling you, I think it's really cool. It's a new little feature. Explore it. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, because it's kind of cool, right? Okay. There's now an indication to let users know if a reserve is playable or not in the new game screen. Nice little feature. It helps. But of course, you can still play all reserves in multiplayer, even if you do not own it. Graphics VFX, we've given the death camera movement and character respawning an overhaul. I feel like there needs to be some memes made after this. Please make your death mechanic memes from Call of the Wild and place it into the Discord. I would greatly appreciate it, and we might have some fun with it. Accessibility to UI wheel has been added. See free content near the top of the release notes. Dog command wheel's been updated. Yeah, we've covered that. Check it out. Apex Connect. This one's kind of big. Some people are still having some issues with Apex Connect, and there are some resolves for that. But this one's nice. It's a sign-in option. It's going to be present for the new user sign-up. Do it all right there. You don't have to go to the website. Yeah, a little silent victory. Miscellaneous. We've fixed a large chunk of issues of flying or misplaced roads. Yeah. Where we're going, we don't need roads. We've added the ability to rename your canine companions. Come on, round of applause. Round of applause. So many of you have asked for that. Because, you know, I mean, dog misbehaves and you want to teach him a lesson, you could name him something, but I'll leave that to you. It would now be easier to tell whether you failed or passed a harvest check. I am curious about this one because although I've seen this on the patch notes, I'm not sure exactly where this is at. I think it may have to do with the new UI. That one gave me a little bit of a and I'll find out more about that. And we've removed the alligator sound at SRP. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but anytime I walk down there, damn near scared the beard off me. I'm just saying, man. You know what I'm talking about. If you ever found that, you walk down there and you're hunting away and you're lining up on an animal and you trigger that sound, wow, so it's gone. Considerations: population resets, zone and schedule changes will occur across all reserves except Silver Ridge Peaks as a result of the reworks mentioned above under performance. Now, long and short of it, we just, with all of the work and everything happening, we could not finish SRP in time. It's also arguably one of the least affected compared to some of the other maps. So it was a team's decision. It will be getting some love for the next update, but we're going to take our time on it and add it in with the mix. So lots of bug fixes. I don't even think they're all listed here, to be honest, but the known issues list is getting smaller and smaller. The team has had a big focus on returning the game to where we want it to be. Things got away, and that's largely to do with an aging game. So bear with us as we continue to knock them out. There's some that are just really hard to recreate. And the one that keeps coming up, and I'm going to tell you folks right now what I know about it, it would be the drilling rifle. We've known that this has been a problem in multiplayer for some time. You can still use it in multiplayer. Just stay about 1.5 kilometers away from folks and you should not be affected. That's hard to do in some scenarios. But it's stuff like that that we are trying to fix. And that's been a very, very tough one. But the team is working on it. So lots of good bug fixes. You can see it through the animals and environment. The settings. The cottontail rabbits aren't going to poop so much. Animals will no longer appear static, so they're going to lift their dang heads. Yes, they're lifting their heads. Issue where player cannot interact, mostly small clues. This was a problem for our story folks. So now you won't have this problem. You don't have to look down directly at them. It will work. It shall work. Maybe not the most popular, but sorry, not sorry. We fixed the cash XP weapon score exploit. Some people right now are moaning and groaning, but it is an exploit and it's really not hard to make money in this game. So have at you. Ranger skill now works with traditional bows. This is one that I have heard a lot about. Very happy to see that. We fixed the issue of the accept to climb buttons appearing in Polish. That was, I believe, in Apex. It made me want to learn Polish, I'm not going to lie. Multiplayer export leaderboards. Xbox leaderboards are now functional. Get after it, my friends. I know there's a lot of our Xbox friends that are going, yes, yes. I know that there's been a portion of our Xbox users that had some issues with crashing. That should be fixed, hopefully. It seemed it was real hit and miss. Most seemed okay, but the ones that got it, we understand, and we're always looking into these things. But please let us know via support tickets, guys. User interface 3D UI icon Twitch has been fixed. Okay, cool. PO icons not appearing on the map. Some hunting structures and being bought have been fixed. That's by adding the new options for them. The undiscovered location icon now disappears. It should after approaching your first outpost. That's it. That's what we got on the list, my friends. It's a good lineup. There's, I think there's actually more there that's not on the list. There's some stuff that I know that did get fixed, and you guys will discover that as you go. Hello, chat. Oh my God, I've missed all of you. You've been chatting away, and I just wanted to get through all that stuff. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I've missed so much. I'm so sorry. Yeah, the patch notes they're pretty juicy this time around, and that is by design. We want to try and get as much in each update as we possibly can. Thank you, War Gecko. Thank you. And you know what? I will pass that along to our team. It's nice for our team to hear the kudos, because when something goes wrong, you hear all about that. But it's nice for them to get a pat on the back, because I think you will all be able to see the love that has gone into this map. And we've been able to focus on these things more, as a lot of the big bugs did get knocked out and have been knocked out as we go. So they've been able to put a little bit of extra time into the likes of the FAL rework. Speaking of which, they're flying overhead. I saw those shadows. So this is the gorgeous starting area. I love this little kiosk, and I'm so curious if this is what it's like, if there are any sort of hunting reserves like this in Finland. I mean, you can see the way they've got this laid out. There's a nice place. Did they do fika in Finland? Because I can tell you in Sweden, it became one of my favorite things. Oh my God, fika is amazing. But you can sit here and enjoy yourself a nice morning coffee before you head out onto the reserve. The kiosk is closed. It's a little early in the morning, I guess, 7:45. I don't think anybody's manning it these days. And if you are getting started and you are not sure and you have your POIs off, fret not. I have mine on just so you can see this. You need to come around over here to get into the where your equipment locker is. And let's take a look at that. And then we're going to answer some questions. Okay, before we even do that, it's not in the patch notes, and I can confirm, baby, we've added a new great one to the game. And we're not saying what it is just yet. Now, why are we doing that? Well, let me tell you, our good friend Tree Kiwi had the pleasure of introducing our very first great one that came to the game, the Whitetail. And at the time, he had suggested, wouldn't it be fun if we just told you a new great one was added? And oh my goodness, the responses were overwhelming. So we thought, you know what? We didn't do that with the red deer. Let's have a go. Let's have a little fun with the community. So the great one is out there. It is live right now. And we don't have a whole lot for you to go on at the moment. We may release little hints or teasers if we can come up with some suitable ones. Maybe, perhaps, something's in the work. But I can tell you, I put a little, let's call it a hint out this morning. The great one is on more than one reserve. Oh, you might go, beard, jeez, man, come on, give us something more than that. Well, listen, that actually gives you a lot, because that actually knocks some of them out, like lion, like wildebeest, like gemsbok, etc., etc. So it is helpful. We don't want you guys going out and grinding and hitting on this and hitting on that. We actually want you to go out and have a good time, and for it to eventually be found. But I know this community. I know how passionate you guys are. I am part of that passion, and the Great One Hunt is on. There is a channel within our Discord called Fable Chat. Go get involved. Keep it civil. Everyone's entitled to their opinions. There's no good ideas, no bad ideas. I mean, within reason. Have fun with this. And don't worry, we won't leave you hanging too long. I'm doing great, Steven. Good to see you. Chris Fikey, what's up, man? What's going down, everybody? Is it a lynx? I don't know. I can neither confirm nor deny. No African great one. Well, not for those animals. I mean, you got to think if it's on more than one map. Coyote from Tuck. Oh, I love seeing all of the different theories behind all this. I think it's awesome. No, Bookie Tookie, nobody knew that. We haven't put anything out about it. We just told you there's a new one in game. And speaking of in game, if you haven't seen it, this is what the caches look like here on Revontuli. Now, I'm just saying, I don't know, but this is kind of cool, right? This right here. Now, I'm gonna get in trouble for this because I happen to know this is not, but like just to get the voice going, because I have dreams and aspirations on what come to the game. Oh, daughter is distressed. Turning off. I would love to see that. I just say, but I really like what they've done with this. And if you go and explore some of the different lodges around the reserve, some of the different hunting shacks, they've all got a different kind of feel. Like this is really kind of unique for the starting area, but they all have these caches. I think it's a little more personal than just the big old bin. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, what's that? You know, if it's a valid hit, but there's a mention of certain special ones. Oh, I don't know. I haven't put anything out along those lines. A pig lion. Did you guys see the lions? By the way, I know that's been a pain point for a lot of people. Did you see the manes? Yeah. Not in the patch notes, but is there? And you guys know this, so that's all that matters. It's there. It's done. It's in. Enjoy. Where are we going? Now, I want to head down this way. I've been up here. I've been all over here. I've been up here. Great spot over here. On my beta map, I actually had a potential diamond grouse hanging around there. We're going to head down here. We're going to talk. We're going to ask some more questions. I just want to get moving, so I'm not just standing around. So I give you guys something to look at where we're going. You will do me another good one? I would, right? It really, really would. All right, Fail Gamers, I agree. I feel like our artists... It feels like they have something to prove, doesn't it? They're putting so much love into this, but it's just what they do. They're just talented. I got to meet a lot of our team when I was over in Sweden, and the passion runs thick. It's great. It's a way of life, this company, I have to say, and I'm very pleased to be part of it. For days like this especially, when we get to go out and have some fun. Now, the fun's not just going to stop here. I'm going to be straight with you guys. We were going to do some giveaway codes today. We wanted to do some giveaway codes, but we could not get all of the platform codes in time. So stay tuned. We're going to show a little love back to the community for those that are not able to get their hands on it. I hear you. I see you. Ooh, you know you want to shoot it, right? Let's take a walk. Let's just walk while we talk, because we're going to spook things. I'd rather get the calls. So we are going to do some giveaways in the upcoming weeks, so stay tuned. We're going to keep the hype alive, baby. And maybe you're not able to pick it up. We try to keep the price as low as possible. As you've seen, we try to drop them when sales and stuff are going on, just to make it as accessible as we can. But for those that just aren't able to do so, we have not forgotten about you, and we're going to have some giveaways coming up here real soon, man. It's going to be a lot of fun, so don't miss it. And hey, I'm not saying they're all going to be on stream. I'm just saying, make sure you're in our groups. We are in Discord. We have a Facebook group that is absolutely fantastic. And of course, we're across all the socials. All right, let's see here. There's something I love about this map. I'm squirreling a little bit. You can literally hunt the bird species. From what I've seen on any of these, I haven't tried the mid-level, but we were up top, and we were doing some great goose hunting up there too. So it's really spread out nicely. There are a few spots I've heard if you missed our community creators, you guys, you've missed out on such a good time. Their videos and their streams were absolutely going off. They found some great locations to share. Definitely check them out. You can see all their names down the right side of our Discord. Show them a little bit of love. But seeing how well everything is pushed around on this map, I kind of feel like it's going to topple SRP. I'm just saying. Oh, right on, Food Bar. Attaboy, get after it, my man. Can't wait for you to get home and check it out. Can't wait to hear what you guys think about it. Walter, what's that, my friend? I mean, there's not much I can do about it here right now. If you are having any problems, first check with the community and the Discord support. But I would, if there is any problems, guys, as with everything, please make a ticket. It's the only way we can flesh things out. When things hit a live service, stuff happens that we have absolutely no control over sometimes. Live service is a little different, so we try to make sure that we've gone through all the testing. Holy has this gone through testing, and it should be good, but little things could happen from time to time, as we've seen. Oh, what am I missing? I'm sorry, I see an explanation. Hey, me, can you please explain how to change the color on a scope for Xbox? It's not working. We've been doing it wrong. Tyrone, to my understanding, that is only on your whatchamacallit, your red dot raptor reflex. Now you need to go into the game and you head down towards the bottom and you're gonna find this whole menu here. You can change the lens color, the reticle color. You can make the reticle opacity lighter or darker. You can change the size of it and the lens opacity for the sight itself. Play around with it all. Find what you like. I'm a big fan of this right here. I like the yellow look. I really do. I wear these glasses a lot when I'm hunting, even when I'm riding my Harley. But honestly, to have this on a lens, I don't have this on any of my lenses. It's helped me in the dusk hours on the map already when I was out poking around having a good time. So definitely check that out. For those of you that haven't seen it, I guess let's touch base a little bit on that, just so that everybody's in the know. Because to me, this is huge. You can change, and you can see it behind me, the color. Let's go to something bright. Let's take a look at this. Look at that. Look at that. The blue, like quite an obvious difference if you look along the side of the scope and see what a difference that makes to your hunting. Now, this actually also even helps in a colorblind format. You can find something that works better for you. So play around with this. I would love to see in the Discord, get your guys' opinion on which you feel is the best. I'm a big fan of yellow. I like the outline color is blue. It sets nicely behind it. You can, I just totally went and changed the wrong one. Oh my God. Did I do that down here? There we go. There we go. Let's get this back to yellow. That's my baby. There we go. So you can change this. I like this on a blue. Where'd it go? I think it was the cyan I was digging. Just having them against each other. But play with the opacity as well, because that actually makes a big difference. I found for me the sweet spot was 60. This update's taking me 17 hours, bro. I'm so sorry, man. Hopefully Uncle Elon Musk helps us out with our internet speeds. Hey, I feel your pain, my friend. I really do. I really do. Okay, so I caught that one. I know I'm missing so many questions. What a great day for this game community. Thank you, Barley. I appreciate that, man. Flaherty, what's going on? You playing Xbox One? You can't get the game to give you your guns. Oh, like previous DLCs? I've seen some of our community talk about that. And this is persistent on other games. It's something to do with the actual Xbox Live platform, the game, like the there's something you have to do in there. Can one of our Xbox users help him out? Flaherty's a long-time community member here. I'd love to get that sorted for him. There is a fix for that. I'm not on Xbox. I'm sorry. I'll dig into that. You can message me, bro, if you have a hard time. I'll help you get sorted. Cannot wait to try the weapon wheel. Right on, Michael Evans. Right on, man. I appreciate that. I can't wait for you to try it. Oh, my pleasure, dude. My pleasure, Tyrone. Lines do look stunning now, don't they, Ron? One of our incredible creators right there. Yeah, I agree, man. I do. I think they look really good. Can use, everything can always use more love, but it's such an improvement from where it was. Deluxe Groupie, make sure to contact our support, because that should not be what's happening. I can't do anything for you here for that, unfortunately. But yeah. Get in touch with support. They are manning the systems, making sure everyone's good. It's down overnight because the internet's so bad. I'm sorry, Sleepy Kai. Hello, Canada Cat. Good to see you. I hope you're well. I hope you're well these days. New map's amazing. You have to go to the DLC store, then go back, and it should be fixed. There you go. Flared from J.R. Russell. You have to go to the DLC store, then go back, and it should be fixed. There we go. So that's huge. This is one of my favorite additions to the game. Like, it was so needed. People asked for the red dot to get work for so long. When I found out that our devs were all over this, it made me so happy. I knew so many of you would be happy with that. Is it not clicking one of your sticks? That's a good question. For our console users, what's the button to bring up your weapon wheel? If you don't mind, we have someone in chat asking. Does anyone know if the Angler is coming to PS4? Well, we are doing a Call Wild stream, but we are the same company, and I will tell you this, my friends, there is a lot of excitement for the Angler, especially on our end. It looks a lot like this, as you're gonna see. Okay, yeah, I know you can smell me, so there's probably no chance. If Cash is in here, he's like, "Go shoot it, Beard." Not gonna do it yet. I'm just gonna let it go. Oh, I'm going the wrong way too. We want to go this way. Want to get around this lake and through. So, yes, eventually we will have the angler coming to all platforms. Just as a new IP release, we have to take the steps of releasing each platform and making sure the platforms all get done as intended. It's a tough one because we would love to get it out everywhere all at once, but honestly, it's very hard to. Oh man, look at these guys all just fleeing around here. Are you gonna give me a chance? Sorry, satisfied. So it's going to be PC and then consoles soon to follow. We couldn't do it all at once because we just wouldn't have the bandwidth. If there was a problem with any one platform, they would all suffer. So, you know, that's kind of how it goes. PC's a lot easier to work with. So let's see here. Hazel Gross, it was a little male. It was a little male, got a silver. Okay money for these guys. And as you would expect, because they're not the easiest to hunt, but you got to get them while they're moving and grooving for that extra effect, right? Get that nice screenshot. That's gorgeous, man. And that's just a brown. Turkeys and you, great one. Thank you. Nice shot. I appreciate that. I'm probably not going to get a lot of shots going here today. Too much to talk about. Oh, I know, DD Mercury. I know. I can't wait for everybody to get their hands on it. So soon, TM. It is a work in progress, but you know that now that you've seen it, it's not that far away. Us PC gamers who use the beta games, yeah, totally, Jay. Betas, they're a thing. 2 days to payday. You release it today. Oh, reasons to fly. Well, hey, if you still haven't got it by next week, I think we're hoping to have all of our codes. And we were just missing one platform, but we weren't going to do that. We weren't going to. We were just no way we were going to exclude one platform just because we didn't have the codes yet. So we will be doing that at some point for you, for all of our friends here in the community. As just a way to say thank you. Thank you. Oh, wonder what he looks like. He went that away. He probably spooked out behind me. We're not going to get a look at him either. We've been shooting and running all over. He gone, man. He gone. We had on my, for those of you that remember, and it wasn't here. It was actually down over here. It was here. We had that Diamond Lynx on our EW stream the other week. That was a lot of fun. Look at these guys. Here's one of my favorite features. Check them out. Now, one thing I haven't had a chance to do is much multiplayer on this. So please let us know how everything's working, that it's all going well. Everything seemed to be going very, very good through all the testing. But once again, multiplayer, it's kind of its own beast. It's a tough one because it's player hosted. So a lot of it depends on connection too. Road Grip, thanks, man. As Grouse Hunter IRL, excited to see them in game. Nice Canada Cat. Yeah, they're pretty good. I get a lot of grouse IRL. I won't say it's our focus, but man, do we take a lot when we're out deer hunting. And I'm pretty happy so far with the grouse and everything that I've seen. It's been pretty good, man. I'm using the 12 gauge. Yeah, I'm using the 12 gauge right now. It's a lot of fun. The Red Raptor fits on it. It's maybe a little overkill. Oh, Aiden, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, you hit late last night, shot a dime moose, dime mallard, and a mellow mallard. Wow, nice work, man. Nice work. I could drop a small hit of the great one to 2 legs or 4. I can't because I don't you have to understand, if I had something prepared, which I did, and I gave that out this morning. It is on more than one map. That is all at this point in time that I can say, because we want you guys to have some fun with it. And it's just a way for us to hang out with the community and have a good time. We won't leave it for too long. We will not. We will definitely make sure that you guys are on the right path before long, but it's a nice way to go at it. Means to fly, thank you, my friend. Dogs walking around, God, so yeah, cheesy balls, it really is. Yeah, I think just the fact that we now have them landing on the ground, it's just more immersion. It's more immersion. Nice little details. It's something that got fleshed out in the rework. Okay, let's just up and at her. Let's get around this lake. Spending too much time staring at things here. If you kill the great one, will it show up again? Well, there's a certain amount of RNG to the great ones. Obviously, we're not going to tell you exactly how they work. Oh, that's music to my ears over there. The wind is terrible. I need to get around this lake. But yeah, is there a chance of getting a great one off a great one respawn? I mean, I suppose there's a chance, but holy, would that be rare. That would certainly be rare. Again, dog doesn't listen to me. Feed it treats. Pet it. Tell it it's a good boy. Don't shoot towards it. Don't step on it. Try not to let it get run over by rabid animals. These are all key to the success of your animal, your dog. No, truly though, feeding the dog those treats and interacting with the dog will perform better. It will actually track better. It'll pick up on tracks better. It will listen better. It won't run around like a crazy thing. That is a thing. So if you're going to use the dog, give it a little bit of love. Have some fun with it. Haven't played it in a while. Maybe I'll re-roll level 1 again with this big update. Thronic, this is a really good map for that. You can get into a lot of the animals early. Like the 243 is going to drop the whitetail. You've got just a ton of birds on here. So something to go after. That's a nice looking guy right there. Let's give him a little shot. What was he? Oh, 260. Oh, let's go ahead and reach out and touch some lung. I do have the 308 with me. By far my favorite gun. It's, I still want to go back to the M1. Well, there's more moving in. Should we give him a second? I think we're going to get blockers if we don't shoot. Oh, look. It's so nice. They are lifting their heads. Oh, I love it. I freaking love it. Let's get our zeroing right here. Lay him onto the ground. God, that sounds so good. You will notice the difference in the sounds from our good friend Dolby Atmos. We partnered up with them. I'm so glad that's in the game. I'm really interested to see what it is as a service. Really, really interested. Because I see how it's apparently it benefits other games a lot. Like Call of Duty has it. I think even Fortnite has it. There's a whole whack of games. Tiny Tina's, if you guys are playing that, it has it on there, and apparently it really brings it to life. Spatial recognize, you can hear it where it is. That's what I'm trying to say. Can use the Red Raptor for the 16 gauge. So there's limitations. I'm not sure about the 16. I believe the 20 you can't get it on. You're gonna have to figure that one out. I haven't had a chance to poke through everything myself. But trying to focus on a lot of the big stuff that's happening. That's a very good question. Just saw a piebald raccoon dog. Oh, Kyla, really? In the official Discord? Guys, please share your kills in the official Discord. There are so many folks like you can see in chat that are clamoring to see what they all look like. I haven't seen a piebald raccoon yet, a raccoon dog. That could be very interesting. I don't. Oh no, I can't. I'm not letting that come up. I have too many messages on Discord. Does the great one have antlers? The red deer and the whitetail have antlers. Yes, those great ones do. The new one, I couldn't tell you. I could neither confirm nor deny if it has or has not got antlers. I just can't do it. I can't do it just yet. But I appreciate the effort in trying. Batted ducks would be a cool rare. Aiden, so really with this update, this opens up a lot of options with our ducks, with our waterfowl, with our geese, everything. And I'm excited to see exactly where we take that. But, something like banded, yes, that is a conversation I've heard more than a few. Got myself a Pepsi Cherry. Nice, Doug H. I'm sipping on some water. Got up a little early today. Got more than a few coffees in me, knowing that, release day is a big day. And I really want everyone's feedback. I've already taken some screenshots of stuff you guys are saying and whatnot, just to be able to keep on top of things and see how it's coming across for everybody. The official Discord chat X. Oh, there it is. There it is. Pixel gotcha. He's gotcha. Just click that link, my friends, and come and join us. Turtle Boy, hello, welcome. What's happening? Sam Norris, can you use either one of the red dots on the ARs? You know what? Let's just take a look right now. Get me into my inventory. Let's just see. You can use it on all the ARs. You can use it on all the rifles. You can't use it on all the shotguns. I know that you can't on the 20 gauge because I tried that, which makes me question the 16 gauge, but you can on the 12. So trial and error, and we'll have to figure that out and get it added to all of our sheets. Okay. We got our kill up over on the ground over here. I'm actually managing to shoot things during all the chaos. Let's go ahead and pick this up. This is a nice looking whitetail. Now, if you haven't seen some of what this update brings, this is a good little showcase right here. Let's look at the dark. You used to have to, and all kudos to Flinner on this one. He figured this out a long time ago, trying to get nice thumbnail pictures off his kills. If you looked up at the sky, and that's why you see so many creators doing it, you would get a better picture. You don't need to do that now. Look at that, baby. This is like such a small victory, man. As a creator in this game, this is one of my favorite additions to the game. But to come along with that, we have the new icons. I actually think this is better than what we had before. We had a checkbox, and so many new players didn't know what they were. I had people that, had not the best eyesight messaging me, asking me, the 4th checkbox in a row, what is that? That's your vitals. What's the 3rd? Well, that's the trophy. And it was a viable question. So this is also another nice victory. But then again, here we are, 223. He's not massive, but he was decent. But you get such a nice detail on it. And when you click in, you get that nice little, I mean, obviously it would be nice to zoom in and out on this, but get a nicer look at the rack. It's not bad. Look, he's got a grin going on. Oh, my dog's snuggling up to my feet right here. He's pushing my chair. She's pushing my chair. Okay, so there we go. Beautiful. I think this is one of the nicest additions. And it's just such a little quality of life thing. You might take it or leave it. You might not care. To me, it is. Doing great, Turtle Boy. Thank you for asking. I'm feeling the hype. Woke up to a lot of messages today. Yep. And I cannot wait to see what everybody does with this. But my eyes are glued to Discord right now. Well, not right now. We're streaming. But they have been glued to Discord. I have been staring hard at the Fable chat. Staring hard at the Fable chat. That's where we'll be putting it. If we put any clues out, you'll find it in there. Okay. So we got around this big old body of water, and we're going to head off down this way. Let's just see how we do. Fun good could be a 22 air rifle call a while. Well, we do have an air rifle, right? So that's kind of cool. Theory New Grade One isn't on the map because this is more of a chance people would find it sooner. So maybe it's not moose or brown bear. I mean, that is an interesting theory. I can tell you though that when we create these, we don't actually take anything like that into consideration. We want you guys to see it. Okay, this is TK, Meg, and Moritz and myself having a little fun. I'm gonna be honest, it really is. It's not like the company sat down and said, we're not telling them. This is just us because we're so involved in the community. You guys, I talk to so many of you. I know TK does and Meg, and we just have a love for it. And when it was suggested to not say what the new great one was and how many people wanted that to happen, thought we'd give it a try. But don't worry, if 2 months were to go by, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. We're not going to leave you guys hanging. But release day, release week, yeah, we're going to have a little fun. Cameron, give it a try. Give it a try with a restart. You probably have. I haven't heard of that one yet. So if it persists, please submit a ticket so we can get, because that would be game breaking. That would be game breaking. It distresses me to see and hear that. I'm really not paying attention to my hunt here. I'm not, Killzero. I promise I'm not torturing. If the gray one is a level 5 animal, the gray one would be a 6, right? That's a good question. I mean, when you think about it, what level's the great one for the whitetail, right? So 10 Fable being where it's at. That's kind of where the great ones lie. Next update in the future, Jaxie, I think a great improvement quality of life would be an option in settings. Turn off camera mode, please, with a jar of cherries on top. To turn off camera mode? What do you mean, bud? Like this camera mode? Oh, I know where you're going with this. I've heard this. I've heard this from some of our console players that you accidentally get the camera to come up, right? That's been heard. That has been heard, and thank you. Yes, we don't want you guys to have frustrations. Absolutely. What kind of dog do I have? I have a boxer. She's gorgeous. She's a really good girl. She used to eat drywall and my Oakleys and my wallets and my hats, but not anymore. She's a very good girl. She's probably just full. Will Turkish weapons come to the game? Turkish weapons sold to, well, I can't say that, Eeks in the world brands. Like, okay, Helen, thank you. That's a good suggestion. By all means, feedback. There's a channel in our Discord. Please place it in there. Our game designers, they have an overall picture in mind, and they want to bring different varieties of weapons to the game and areas where, we may be lacking and such. Where are we lacking right now? might be a good idea on what you guys might see in the future, perhaps. Perhaps if we do another, equipment pack or weapon pack. We have an M1, so we've touched on the sort of, war style, right? Like we've, that was kind of it. We now have our ARs, Armalite platforms. We have our new platform of our Armalites. So that's kind of nice to see that as an addition to the game. That could be something that happens in the future. It's definitely a good idea. But yeah, make sure to put ideas like that into the Discord, please. Just so they don't get missed. You're just a little guff. Look at this guy going and laying down. We want to get a look and see what they look like. He's a tentative. He'll probably stand right back up. 130 out, 120 out. Wonder how we can get penetration with this thing. I don't know. I don't think we will. Maybe we just try. Let's just try for a lung. Through the shoulder, in through the meat. That should do it. I said that should do it. Oh, did we not get the penetration? I don't think we did. Not being picky when I shoot here. Oh, they're such a tease when you hear the birds flapping around. If you're quick, if you're ready, you can hit them with some scent eliminator. Oh yeah, just take them right out. Get them in the eyes. They'll never know what hit them. Just can't see you. They're flying away. I find the flapping to be misleading. I can never quite tell where they're going. Let's see what happened here. It felt like we hit a lung. Yeah, we did. We got lung butter. Okay, we're looking good. We'll go track this little guff and see what he's got going on. I should have tried a rename on my dog, but I kind of like it. I kind of dig with tracks. Hey, Dizzy, what's up, man? Mambo to Map had a blast this morning. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, Gino, thanks, brother. You look down and just, oh, yeah. The 308 doesn't give the biggest, because it's not a max. Like I always try to tell everybody, if and when applicable, use the max caliber for that species. This is a perfect example. It will take longer for him to drop like this. I just wanted to be sure that we reached the lung. But yeah, 308 compared to using a 7mm or a 300, you're going to have to track them a whole lot longer. Yeah, I see ya. Oh, clicked off the track. You never know what's going to run in front of you. Please give whoever voiced over Ovia a big hug for me. Oh, that's awesome. Love hearing stuff like that. Really do. Because there's a lot of time and effort that goes into the narration. Probably sounds like a person is running around nearby. Yeah. Hello. I know. I hear it too, dog. Let me just pick this little guff up. I love the variety that we get, though, on the Paul mates. Nonetheless, 863. We'll take it. The hunting gods know we need it. Cheeto tape. What do y'all think 2506 would bring to the game? Oh, would be cool. Once again, very well suited for our feedback channel. Is it normal for the reticle to not be there on the Red Raptor site? You can adjust that. So change your settings under game, and that's how you're going to find that stuff. These guys warning calling me, hey? They're a little closer than I want to admit. I don't care if it's a female. I thought it might have been kind of fun to shoot one. But if you're going to tease me... It's like I don't want to spend my time focusing on a hunt because it's a big day, man. We don't have a whole lot of time left. Sure. You update happened, so excited, awesome. Helen, I actually already addressed that one, bro. Yeah, I did about the Turkish weapons. Yeah, I addressed that one. Why did that moose look like a little bit piebald? Just the fur variations on them. Everything's got a little bit of love. All right, Doug, have a good one, brother. Sunsea, what's going on? Good to see you. Dude, I also thought it'd be a voiceover person in this one. We thought I would be a voiceover person. I don't have a very good Finnish accent. I'm not gonna lie. I see you. I would love to one of these days do something like that. I really would. Let's go take a look at this guy. Rather than use our shotgun, we're just gonna run up and take a look at him. Yeah, don't you tease me. Maybe we'll take our time. He's probably already spooked, actually. But let's just see. Let's just see. Maybe at some point. Double Montana, thank you. We're getting a lot of really good feedback on this one. It feels very akin to SRP. Not gonna lie. From what I saw when SRP came out to what's happening now, I think it's very much a quality map. The update's huge. Even if you're not into bird hunting and you don't like the big game that's on the map and you don't like what we have here, to each their own, you have to like all of the fixes and additions that have come. It's really nice to see where we're going, and I hope everybody sees, they've really been trying. In regards to, how things went with release dates and such, we needed to know where we were at on all platforms. And if, we got held up on one, we had to keep it on hold on the others. And it's about the sim ship. You guys made it about the sim ship and we listened. So we will always do our best. We can't promise that will always happen. But as you've seen for our last 3 releases, 3 releases, its sim ship has very much been a thing. We don't ever want to leave anybody out. It's never a focus. So let's take a look here and see. Weston Caper Cali. It's just a female, but they look so bloody good. They really do. I've never shot one of these IRL. I've never ever had one of these IRL. Tons of gross, but never a Caper Cali. That's awesome, man. And it's accented by the new reflections that we have in game, by the new background that we have. I'm so happy. And look at the cash, man. It's great. I wish it didn't look like a carbon copy of Layton. Yeah, well, I mean, hey, that's your own opinion, but it's completely different. I could tell you, go jump on Layton and jump on here. I guess the only thing you could compare is, which is true around the world, is the colors of the grass and trees. That is, like, if you go from Finland, and now you come from Finland to where I live in British Columbia, you see this. When I was in Sweden, I saw a lot of this. It's just where we're at on our longitude on the globe. There's nothing we can do about it, but we're not going to make something up. We had to go with that. So there is a lot of differences in the sense of the actual overall landscape and how it's laid out. The team really tried to recreate the that Finnish feel when you go to some of those outposts. We should actually go to an outpost instead of trying to focus on this. Where do we go? Where's going to be one? Let's see. There should actually, is there one right there? Can we see it? Typically we find, I'm taking off my EW hat here. I'm gonna take a look. And I'm throwing on my old creator hat. I always found that when these maps came out, end of roads, right? If you didn't want to go and hit every one of these, which you should, because there's some tasty treats on the map you're gonna want to check out. But end of roads are often where you would find them, like here, maybe one of these up here. All right, let's see. Can we see this? No, we cannot. Let's just take a peek here. Take a look. 100 favorite you Canada need to put Jaxie in game. I'd be honored, but they'd probably use somebody a little better. Well, I'm just a hack who owns a computer and guns. What bird can be shot on the ground of this map? You haven't got to play yet. So you've got your pheasants that must be on the ground. I got a little confused the last time this came up. And I don't want to say the wrong thing again. I really don't. Right now, our QA team's watching and they're laughing at me. Oh my goodness, man. I'm racking my brain here to make sure I give you the correct answer, and I'm going to deem not to answer because I don't want to be that. Oh, there's a nice 4 in there. Look, they're attentive. They heard me. I was just looking. Maybe there would have been a 5. You could shoot them on the ground. That's not a problem. Those and all of the ducks and so on and so forth. In game, what is it? It's just pheasants. Grouse can be shot on the ground. Ptarmigans can be shot on the ground. Hey, what up, Adric? How you doing, man? What's cracking? I would like to go back and find the official, because well, I'm gonna be straight with you guys. I'm trying to hide it, but I can feel it sweating a little bit. I'm a little under the weather and have been since I came back from Sweden. Haven't had solids for well over a week. So I'm juiced up on sugar and caffeine right now, and focusing's a bit of a thing. Sway FK, what's up, my man? How you doing, dude? Try to stay on target here. Right, did I say that backwards? Ptarmigans, thank you, Kyla, need to be shot in the air. I don't trust myself to give out any real solid info right now because the focus thing just isn't happening for me. Okay, is there not? Oh, it would be right here. No? Oh, that might be leading to a story mission. Dang it, I thought I was being clever. I wanted to go to another lodge just to show you guys, but I'm probably going to have to run around to this. We'll do that, and we'll carry on. Sweden was great. Sweden was a lot of fun. It was very eye-opening. You know, it's always as someone mentioned to me recently, it's always a culture shock when you get into a new culture, when you're not used to, because everyone does things a little bit differently. But I love the Swedish people. I absolutely adored the architecture and just the feel of the place. I felt some frustrations with a few things, which is bound to happen. And I'm sure that, you know, like anything, things are done differently, and I'm sure I will feel that too. But I'm very much looking forward to moving to Sweden, and very much looking forward to being a part of the day-to-day team. So it was very good. Unfortunately, on my way back the Sunday night before we came home, my trouble tooth that took me out of the game for a while, you guys know I disappeared. I got dry socketed, and so it's caused me a lot of grief, and I haven't been around as much. I am, but I'm not, if that makes sense. So hence why I'm sidestepping giving out solid information on certain things, because when you don't eat solids for a week, it messes you around. So let's go. Now let's just take a moment, because this is really showing it right now. The new reflections. Look at the water. Look at that. So these are one of the things that come with this update. You don't need to own the map for this. It is now part of the game itself. It is written in our code. Just like the sound, the new reflections, they adjust, they change so much. Much like the water. The look of the water has greatly increased. Really, really has made a difference. I'm excited for you all to feel this in game, because it's something kind of cool. There are 19 species on this map, Caleb. 19 species. We put a lot of bird species on here, as you know, the focus obviously is somewhat intended to be waterfowl, as many of our communities since this game has launched has asked for a waterfowl map. So that was a very, very big focus to eventually get into the game. But it's not just about waterfowl, as you're gonna fast learn. The species on here, like the lynx, like the raccoon dogs, like another spot for your white-tailed great ones. We've got brown bear on here now. So nice to see that they're not only on one map. We've got the moose on here now, which adds another map, and moose are my favorite. I'm just gonna say it. They're my absolute favorite in game. So having all those big species mixed in with all the waterfowl mixed in, you know, because we've got tons of ducks, we got tons of geese. Can I get through here? You're not gonna eat me up, gobble me up, spit me out? That's awesome. You know, and you could try your waterfowl blinds in like streams and everything too, man. Oh my goodness, and now we don't have to, well, when's fishing coming to Call of the Wild? It is coming to Call of the Wild, The Angler. If you missed it, we put out the teaser, the reveal, I guess you could say, that it is coming. Make sure to check it out. We have the Call of the Wild Angler Discord set up. All are welcome. Please come and join us. Get on the inside skinny before things start to happen. Make sure to check it out. There is a link through the official Discord, and we might even have one floating around here in the streams too. Paul Olaf, what's up, brother? Good to see you, my man. Tony, actually, so we have actually on our team, we're right next to Finland, and yes, there was, I can't give you an exact number of how many Finnish culture experts there were, but yeah, the team is all about the research and accuracy, right? It is insane, isn't it, Caleb? Pretty sure I forget what the great one is. It's a bison with wheels. Oh, holy alarm. I would love that. Could you imagine just sitting there and ding, 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 and this freaking bison rips by on like a half Harley or something. Oh, that was a pretty one. Man. Let's get over to that outpost tower. Man, I'm gonna run out of time. You've got an albino moose on the map already. Wow, Baba had nice work. Good job, my friend. Good job. Make sure to post that in the Discord. Games of Beauty. Love your engine. Thank you, Rogrim. Thank you. Thank you. The Angler is actually also built on the Apex engine. It's just updated game, updated code and such. We're really excited for that one to come out. Waiting to play and stream the Angler. Yes, sir. PJ McKay, I agree. I can't wait. I can't wait for our first stream here together. I will be out with you guys. Oh yes. Oh yes. I'm a rookie fisherman, I've come to realize, compared to some of our community. I won't spend too much time talking on that, but I have been fishing all my life. And when I think of what I've done, I used to think I was quite seasoned. I see you guys in the Angler Discord and I go, oh, I need to get out more. Bison on a Harley, right, Tronic? We're gonna need some of our community members, our emote creators, to take up that challenge and make some funny ones. Hey, would love to get a look at this guy. What do you got going on? Can't figure it out, but you still love it. Oh, Flair, you can't get her going, brother. Let's get you sorted after stream here, pal. I don't know what I can do, but you gotta get a ticket in. Get a ticket in. Maybe they can help. But I know that if you put it into our in the official Discord, other folks have run into this. Put it into the Xbox or the consoles channel and the support. I know there's a fix for this. You're not the first, brother. You're not the first. It's a frustration. So probably not gonna see this guy. Did he run? He trotted off. So he may not have been spooked. I'd like to have had a peek at him. Albin, hello. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. This beard brought to you by Expansive Worlds. Trademark pending. I'm just kidding. Just killed a diamond links on Revontuli Coast. Let's go, Mountain Man Gaming. Nice work, brother. Nice work. Make sure to share that in the Discord. There's going to be lots to be shared, my friends, if you are not in the official Discord. In all of the creator Discords. They are a lot of fun during these releases. Get involved, my friends. Get involved. Same with the Facebook group. So much fun going on in there. I can't even keep up. I can't keep up. I really, really can't. We're not even going to get to this thing. I got to just run. When his line's going to be fixed on console, it is, Ryan. With this update, I hope you enjoy it. It is a major improvement. What's the new great one? It's in game. It's on more than one map. That is all we have given you thus far. The great one has been added to the Hunter Call of the Wild. Where is a mystery to be puzzled out? And it's on more than one map. We in fact have 6 on the, am I saying it right? I'm terrible with words. I get torn apart all the time. Cacciatore, the 12 gauge. Show you this guy right here. Cacciatore. Makes me hungry. I don't know. 12 gauge. It's why I carry it. It's got the most shots out of all of them. 16 gauge is a nice option, but the 12 gauge, a little more penetration. Is there a collar for the raccoon dog? There is not. However, do keep in mind, and here is yet another challenge for the community. As I'm sure a lot of you know, there is a tasty treat in game, and let's go and take a look at it right now. It's on right here. Who's Deer? Now, with the Who's Deer, there's really no point in having the second one. My humble opinion, I don't need that to see that response. But by getting the first level, this will give you a chance to attract species. And over the years, we've discovered, and there's never been an official, none of this is official. Okay, EW hat off, Jaxie Beard creator hat on. We have found over the years that this works for certain things. For instance, the rabbits on Leighton with the deer grunt. The musk deer on Medved with the elk collar. You know there's got to be more in game. This would not just be put in and abandoned. Go and find it. There's certain ones I can't confirm that are not there. Bison, they will not react to collars. They do not react to collars. I can confirm that one. But raccoon dogs? Any other? I'm just saying. it's going to take a community to resolve that one. And with every new map that comes out, I always try to put it out there because we figured things as we go. Let me know if you guys find anything. Is the 50 PMG in game? No. No. This is a hunting game, not a massacre. It's a raccoon dog. The raccoon collar would be nice, right? Give it a try. Will that work with the color we use for Fox? I mean, it's not listed on here, right? But will it? I mean, that's a pretty long list right there, the jackrabbit color. So maybe it just doesn't fit on. Test it out. Give it a try. This is one of the things that was not impacted along to the community team and to the community. So, and typically I find if there's nothing said about it, it's because there's nothing there. However, there are exceptions. The list does get cut off. Food Duck, what's up, brother? Good to see you, my friend. Another incredible creator over here on Twitch right now. Make sure to show the man some love. I'm sure I missed more of our creators in here. I'm sure Lag's here. Doe Slayer's always lurking. I love this. If you guys haven't seen this yet, this holds in my mind. When I picture Finland, seeing the style throughout Sweden and knowing that persists through a lot of the Scandinavian countries. Like I know Norway is very much, like there's a lot of love and care that goes into stuff. This right here is just, this holds in form. It so nice and neat and tidy, love and care, having everything like that is awesome. Oh, that's my favorite position. Somebody needs to put a pot of honey in there, please. I'm just saying. It's great. It's really cool to see this. I don't know, can we actually get a look at... Oh, that's too bad, hey? That's too bad. But let's go up. Let's grab this. I can't believe that hour has flown by. I feel like there's more that we needed to talk about. But fear not, my friends. Next week, we are going to keep the fun going. If you, by chance, have not been able to pick up the new reserve, don't fret. We've got you. We're going to be holding some giveaways coming up over the course of the next little while to try and help out. And it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a good time hanging out. So make sure to come and join us. But let's go ahead. It's these little moments. It's these little moments. Jerry, what's up, man? How you doing? Fantastic, dude. Fantastic. I'm so glad to hear that. Oh, and let me just address, I saw some mention of population. All maps hold roughly the same population. Okay, they hold roughly the same. There isn't any maps that really have a noticeable amount less or any that have a noticeable amount more. It really just comes down to the layout of the maps and different times, drink times and stuff like that. So kind of a big thing, knowing that, some people think, oh, I haven't seen any animals on here. And you might see a difference. Like I know some of our creators saw a difference from their beta map getting onto the new map, which is essentially, I mean, it's not a reset, but it's a fresh spawn. Fresh spawns, that just happens sometimes. It just happens. Rest assured, they're out there. As you discover your need zones, you will 100% discover where they're all out and about. Keep your eyes on the community. Keep your eyes on all of our creators. As you know, they all like to help out. They'll start giving you some hot spots, places that have worked for them. And you can in turn take that as you will, pass it on through the community. This community is tight because we all work together towards these ends. And I, for one, it's a pleasure to be here with you all today. We've run out of time though, and we didn't even scratch the service on Revontuli Coast, the newest Hunter DLC. Thank you all for coming to join me. You guys, you're amazing. We got a lot of fun things coming up, and the excitement has not ended. Get on out there and find that great one. If you're not already in the Discord, come and get involved in the conversation. Share your findings, because you might have that one clue that changes it all for all of us. Man, you guys are absolutely amazing. I've been your host, Jack C. Beard. Thank you for hanging out with us, Expansive Worlds. I hope everybody enjoys the brand new map, Revontuli Coast. It is on all platforms, available right now with a plethora of good stuff to come with it. I'll catch you all in our Facebook groups and in our Discord groups, and see you in the socials and the comments and in all of the creator streams. And until next week, happy hunting. May your aim be true. Yes, sir. Use oil, Kelsiar. Use oil. And good oil. Sorry, I had to come back for that beard tip. Much love, Fedora. See y'all later. No, it's not on Game Boy. Wouldn't that be cool? See you, Timothy. Ciao, Turtle Boy. Zircon. Hedgeta. Did I say that right? I'm so trying to learn. Not castor oil. Don't do it, Ranger. Oh, beard oil. Beard oil, for the love of Pete. I'm out of here.